Heads or tails? It doesn't matter. This is £1, and this is my food budget for one day, every day this week. Is it possible to feed a family of 4 for £1 per person per day? Let's find out. My name's Dav Morse. I'm here to encourage and inspire you to make the most of your money, to be generous and to impact the world beyond just yourself. So I've talked a lot recently about investing and making money, and I thought, what about saving money? How can we go about saving money? So I set myself a challenge, set myself and my family, reluctantly, somewhat, a challenge. Can we eat for £1 per person per day? Now, there are a few rules. I've got a wife and I've got 2 children. My 5-year-old eats almost as much as an adult, so we counted her as £1. And my almost 1-year-old, she probably eats about half as much as a normal person, so we counted her as 50p. So if you think of £1 per person per day, 3.5 people, 7 days a week, that is a total of £24.50 budget for the week for food. So, is it possible? Let's get a few rules straight. So I've got a budget of £24.50 to buy food from any shop that I choose, and anything extra I can find or forage or get somehow, then that is perfectly legitimate. There's a few things that I'm allowing myself to go along with this challenge. I'm allowing myself some salt, some pepper, a little bit of olive oil to fry things, and any of my sourdough discard that would have been going in the compost, if I can use that, eat that in some way, then I'm going to count that towards our food for the week. Another thing I think I should say is, when I suggested this to my wife said, yes, but I need to eat well for £1 a week. There's no point doing it if I just eat pasta and sauce every day for a week. You need to do it so you've actually got nice food, not just cheap food. So that's an extra layer of complexity that we need to add. Right, here we go then. Cheapest place that we can shop, Lidl. So we're off to Lidl to see if we can find enough food to feed a family of 4 for a week for £1 a day. I don't think we're going to do it. Okay, here we go. Got our trolley. First thing I see, Coke. Definitely no Coke. Okay, we've got a lot of good stuff on sale, but none of it's going to do for this week. Loads of apples to choose from. That one. Or, I think it's going to be that one. Gotta have some bananas. I know my wife likes melon, so she's getting one of those. Fish cakes might be on the menu, gotta be done. We're gonna need some bread. But I've got a better idea. Potatoes could be handy, and look. They're on sale, yes! Gutted. Magnums? I'm afraid not. My wife's definitely going to want some healthy stuff, so let's get some veg. Yes, found what I'm looking for. That'll do me 2 loaves of bread and some wraps and a little bit extra probably. Grab one of them. If you're wondering what we're going to be having for breakfast, it's going to be oats. Every day. And I'm going to need something sweet. It'll have to do.
Sganiwch eitem neu dywyswch botwm. Sganiwch eitem. Rhowch Sganiwch eitem. Nawr dywyswch yr eitem. Rhowch y nifer. Sganiwch eitem. Dywyswch opsiwn arhoswch. Bydd cynorthwydd gyda chi cyn bo hir. Sganiwch eitem. Dywyswch opsiwn arall. Neu gorffennwch â thalu. Nawr rhowch yr eitem.
So this is it. This is food for a family of 4 for a week. It really doesn't look like a lot of food. My wife really wanted to eat healthily for this week, not just eating pasta and sauce. So we've got lots of fruit. The kids are going to need some fruit this week. So that's what a lot of the budget has gone towards. But it does mean that we're looking at not a lot of food here. So there we go. Starting tomorrow morning, 7 days, £1 per day per person. Let's go.
Early the next morning.
Okay, it is 6 a.m. on day 1. And normally I'd start my day with a miracle morning. A cup of tea, a cup of green tea. But that's off the menu. That's too expensive. So I'm going to have to be a little bit creative. Try and see if I've got some free stuff in the freezer. Okay, so I had a little look in the freezer and I found some sea buckthorn berries, and these are berries that I foraged, so I got them for free, so they are definitely up for grabs, and these are super nutritious. So I'm going to just boil some water and have some sea buckthorn. Next thing, I need to make some sourdough. I need to make some bread for the week, so I've got my liver all started, so time to mix some flour, water together, and make some bread. If you want to check out my Instagram, there's a method on how I make my bread on there. Okay, so it's 11 a.m. day 1 and it's time for coffee. Apart from, I haven't bought any coffee. Didn't fit in the budget. So, I'm gonna have to think of something else to have instead of coffee. Normally I have a coffee with little... Owen, but today, that's not going to happen. I'm going to see what else I can find. Right, so I had my sea buckthorn this morning, so I was heading out to the garden now to see what else I can find. So out in the garden, I know that I've got some lemon verbena there. That's going to make a great equivalent to some tea. Not quite the coffee I'm after, but needs must. Budget's tight. The smell on that is incredible. Just boiling water. Okay, so the bread is coming out of the oven. Let's have a little look. Yes. Now that is better than the white squares that we saw in the shop, and cheaper. Monday evening, classic soup night. Actually, it's a decent meal. Pretty happy with that. Red lentil and carrot soup, and some sourdough. Okay, so it's day one, and I've just been to basketball for the first time since before Christmas. Super exciting. Usually I have a massive bowl of cereal right afterwards. Tonight, got a tiny bit of yogurt and honey. We haven't bought any cereal. Tough times.
Day 2.
So it's back off to Lidl now. The chicken that I wanted, they didn't have yesterday. So I'm hoping that they've got it today, because if they haven't, then we're going to go way over budget. Let's find out. So the bad news is Lidl didn't have the chicken that we wanted, which means we're probably going to have to go over budget because we actually spent more. But we did get more chicken, so hopefully it'll last us a few more meals. See how it goes. You know what we didn't have enough money for in the budget this week? And I really, really miss. I eat it every day, and the budget just wouldn't stretch. Chocolate. If only we had some chocolate, I'd be so happy. My daughter would be so happy. Okay, so it's the end of day 2, and to be honest, I'm not feeling too bad. Breakfast both days has been porridge, which has been absolutely fine. That's what we'd normally have. It's been a little bit plainer because we haven't got any cinnamon and ginger, but, you know, it's fine. And lunch, that was alright. I had a grilled cheese today, and yesterday I just had some sourdough discard fried with some egg and grated carrot, rice cakes and honey and an apple both days. And dinner was soup yesterday, which is a standard Monday night thing. And then today we had this delicious... Poppy didn't like it. Pearl barley risotto with just tomatoes, rosemary from the garden. Normally you'd have chorizo. Haven't got chorizo. But day 2, and so far, it's going alright.
Day 3.
Okay guys, it's breakfast time. What have you got for breakfast, Poppy?
Porridge.
Porridge. Is it yummy? No. Bit mellow, Anna. Yum. Great stuff. Yeah, breakfast is porridge, a little bit of honey, milk, a little bit of milk every day. Problem we had this morning was we're already on our second pack of oats, and it's only day 3, so I think we're gonna run out of oats. Uh-oh.
Later.
So Owenna's got some soup, lovely soup with some sourdough, and I've got this with an egg. It's not the most special, and it's definitely lacking some green. And if I can do anything about the lack of green, I think it might be a reasonable meal. Massive, massive, massive result. My wife's just got home from work, and she got a present. Guess what it is? It's free! It's within budget. It counts as a present. Amazing. Okay, so I'm out and about for a little walk, and it's pretty exciting because I've just found some food for later. Have a look at this. This is a plant called hogweed. Now, foraging videos definitely not on the agenda for this channel, but if you're interested, let me know. But hogweed is a massively tasty, delicious green veg, which I'm going to have with whatever meal I have. Also, we've got over here some nettles. These are obviously way too big. What we really want is we really want some small ones. So let's have a little look. Something like these bad boys here. Get in there, pick a few of those. That'll be a nice green addition to my meals. And it's free. Okay, so we've got a massive culinary success. What do you think, Poppy? Oh, thumbs up from Poppy. We've got fish cakes. We've got hogweed shoots. We've got, the fish cakes are made with a tin of sardines, potatoes, nettles, and rosemary from the garden, and some nasturtium capers, which is pretty exciting. Got them also from the garden. Got them from the garden last year, and they've been in the fridge ready to go. Perfect occasion. The only problem is I've used too much potatoes, which means we're going to struggle for Friday's dinner. Gonna have to figure that one out at some point. Okay, peace out. The situation is we have set out to spend £1 per day per person for an entire week. A budget of £24.50 for the entire week. We are already running out of food, so I am questioning whether we're going to make it. This video's already got pretty long, so I'm just going to put a link to part 2 there, and see you in the next video.